Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the topic modal auxiliaries, means helping verbs in the grammar section. So modal auxiliaries, the definition is that what is meant by modal auxiliary? Modal auxiliary is a verb that combines with another verb to indicate mood or tense and expresses meanings such as necessity, uncertainty, ability, permission. Okay, so these are the things we can express through the modal auxiliaries. These are, that is, necessity, uncertainty, ability, permission, etc. So modal auxiliaries are also known as helping verb. So I told you that the next word or the similar word for modal auxiliaries is helping verbs that are used with the main verbs in a sentence. So this includes can. Can is the modal auxiliary. Could. Could is the past of can and it is also modal auxiliary. Again, shall. Shall is the modal auxiliary and should is the past of shall, so it is also modal auxiliary. Then will. Will is the modal auxiliary. Would is the past of will. May, might. Might is the past of may, and must, ought, etc. These are the prominent modal auxiliaries in the grammar topic. So first examples, here we are going to take some examples for the modal auxiliaries. First one, I can do this on my own. So here can, it is underlined because of it is a modal auxiliary. But what can it express? It express ability. That is, ability means I can do this. I can do on my own, because can expresses here ability of his. Next one, may I come in, sir, or may I come in? May is the modal auxiliary. So what it expresses in that sentence? It expresses permission. When we are entering the class or entering in the office, that time we ask with the may word, may I come in, sir, may I come in, madam. So that time may word expresses permission. So the next auxiliary is might. So the example for the might is Ritesh might want to watch the movie again. Okay, Ritesh might want to watch the movie again. So here the word might or the might auxiliary shows here, or the expresses probability or possibility. Here might word expresses probability or possibility. Both are the similar word to each other. Now next example, Richa. Richa must is the modal auxiliary. Richa must concentrate or she will not understand the concept well. So here must. Sometimes must is the word for it is compulsion or obligation. But here in that sentence, the must expresses necessity. Next one. Sana could ensure that the task is done. Sana could ensure that the task is done. Task means work. So what Sana said that she ensure, that is assuring that her task is done. So could is express here capability or capacity or ability. Capacity means her capacity or ability she is expressing through the word, through the modal auxiliary, that is could. So remaining example we are going to continue here from the modal auxiliaries are here. Next example, that is shall. Now second example, now I shall return only when I win. Means he is expressing his future. That is, I shall return. When he will return, only he will win. So that time the word shall is expressing here future tense. So what? It is expressing future. We should respect our national anthem. National anthem, that is Jana Gana Mana. Okay, we should respect to our national anthem. So it is our duty. So should word is expressing here duty. We can say that we should oblige our parents, we should means respect the old persons, etc. So should here expresses duty of our means of us. Then next example, I will come to your place tomorrow. Here will is the future, but here in that sentence, if you see it carefully, you will see that it is a promise given by the person to the next person that I will come to your place tomorrow. Means it is a promise. So will express this here promise. Next example, that is Pranav will only go to the market on Sundays. So when Pranav goes into the market, so he will goes there on Sundays only. So what will expresses here his habit of going to market on Sundays. So it expresses here habit. Next example, that is Mohit would be very excited to see his gift. When the gift was given to someone to him, that time he was very excited to see the gift. So Mohit would be very excited, that is curious to see his gift. So what the word would is expressing here? Here certainty. The would word is shows or expresses here certainty in that sentence. Next 11 number example, you ought to perform your duties before you claim your rights. So ought is also auxiliary, but here in that sentence obligation or we can say compulsion is expressed here. You ought to perform your duties before you claim your rights. So ought word expresses here obligation or the compulsion. And the next or the last sentence is that could you please water the plants? So what it is a question. Which type of question? Yes, no type question or the verbal question. So what we are saying here, that is the request. Okay, could you please water the plants? So request is expressed in that sentence by using this model auxiliary, that is could in that sentence. So this is the request in that sentence. In this way we have seen that the model auxiliaries are very important to use in the English language to express some things, or sometimes these are very helpful to make the sentences. So auxiliaries, now I am giving you some sentences to practice you on the notebook, in the notebook, and some examples that are solved example you will see for your better understanding. Thank you. Today's topic is punctuation. Okay, you know punctuation marks, that is we call them punctuation marks, and these are very important to make the sentences. So without the punctuation marks we can't make the complete sentence. You know that there are 4 types of sentences. First one is assertive sentence, second one is exclamatory, third one is imperative, and fourth one is that is interrogative. So in that 4 sentences, for the assertive and exclamatory we are using full stop at the end of sentences, and we are using exclamation mark in the exclamatory sentences. We are using question mark in the interrogative sentences. So punctuation marks are very important. So these, that is I have told you that that is comma, full stop, exclamation mark, question mark, that is apostrophe, dash, slash, whatever. These are very important. So first we will see the definition of punctuation. Punctuation is the system of using special marks while writing to, that is separate sentences, phrases, clauses, items, etc. Means that is it is a system of using special marks while writing to separate sentences, separate phrases, separate clauses, or separate some items in order to clarify the meaning of sentences. They highlight pauses in writing as well as show whether a sentence is a question or exclamation or a statement. So according to you, that is type of sentences, we know that which types of sentences, that is question, exclamation, statements. Okay. Some of the commonly used punctuation marks are as follows. First one we will see one by one, that is the first one is comma. So the mark of the comma is like that. So a comma represents a short pause in any sentence. So it represent what it represent? It represent short pause in any sentence. It separates items in a list. Suppose there is a big list of same names, or the big list of the names of boys, girls. That time you have to give comma before writing the second name of the same list. Say example, she likes to eat cakes, chocolates, ice creams, and candies. So there in that sentence you will see that 4 items names are there. These are the eatable items, food items. So first one, cakes, chocolates, ice creams, and candies. So we are showing this by using comma because it is the first cakes, after that chocolates, comma, after that ice creams and candies. During the second example, means here second example, during the picnic, okay, here we will take a small pause. During the picnic we danced, here second pause, sang and played, the whole day. So like that, here where we have taken the pause, during the picnic, pause, we danced, pause, sang and played the whole day. So in that sentence we will say the first action is, that is during the picnic. So what we have to do, we danced. What we have to done, that is sang and then played the whole day. So now second one, you will see that this is the first one, that is comma. Second one is the full stop. You know that full stop is also very important to make the sentence. In the assertive sentences we are using full stop. See here full stop. So the mark of the full stop is in the bracket I have given, that is the point. A full stop represents the end of a sentence. Okay, full stop represents the end of a sentence. Second one, we will see that a new sentence begins after a full stop. Means after giving the full stop, new sentence will begin. It represents or it separates two different sentences. See the first example, that my name is Priya. This sentence is complete. My name is Priya. So after completing the first sentence, second sentence start before giving full stop. So here full stop is given, and then I study in class 5. So my name is Priya, full stop, I study in class 5. Third one, that is this third punctuation mark is semicolon. The marks or the marking sign is like that. Okay, point and comma, that is semicolon. A semicolon represents a pause that is more significant than the pause represents or represented by a comma. So it can be used to separate major elements of a sentence. If the major elements are there in a sentence, that time it will be separated. Like two closely related independent clauses. Suppose two closely related independent clauses are there, that time we are using, that is semicolon. See the example, Ravi is a great badminton player. Okay, Ravi is a great badminton player, then semicolon, we all cheer for him during his matches. So whenever he is playing the matches, that time we have to cheer him. So first sentence, what is the first sentence? Ravi is a great badminton player. Here semicolon is given. After that we all cheer for him during his matches. So like that, number of, that is 10 punctuation marks are here. We have seen just 3 in that lecture. Remaining 7 punctuation marks we will study tomorrow. Before that, I will send you some homeworks for the practice of, that is the full stop, that is the comma, and third one is the semicolon. So 10 sentences you have to make by using full stop, comma and semicolon. Okay, thank you. Good afternoon students. Yesterday we have seen the topic punctuation marks. Okay, so punctuations are very important in the grammar section. Yesterday we have seen 3 punctuation marks, and these are comma, full stop and semicolon. So remaining 6 punctuation marks are, that is colon, after that whatever the remaining topic, then inverted commas, question marks. Okay, so we are going to see this one. First one, that is colon. What is meant by colon, or when we have to use colon? So the sign of colon is, that is the 2 dot, that is the sign of colon. So the colon is used to represented by colon, means the pause is represented by a colon is more significant than the pause represented by a semicolon. A colon is generally used to be for a list of items or quotation or an explanation. So for example, mom said, okay, colon, because here mom said, colon is used, and in the double comma, he ate your dinner first and then play. inverted commas completed and then full stop. Means mom said, after that colon is there, and then the speech of mom is given in the inverted commas. Then next one, that is fifth one, is inverted commas. You know there are two types of inverted commas. First one is that is single inverted comma and double inverted comma. Single inverted comma we show like that, okay, and double inverted comma, that is double marking of comma, is like that. So here double inverted comma or single and double inverted commas are commonly used to demarcate direct speech, that is quotation, and sometimes the title of chapters. Double inverted commas often set the boundaries for a quotation. Means inverted commas are also very useful for making the sentences and commonly used to demarcate direct speech, direct speech or quotations, or sometimes the title of chapters. If the title of chapters, if we want to give effect on them, so we have to give single inverted commas or double inverted commas. So often set the boundaries for a quotation. For example, that is give me your blood. Give me your blood. The sentence begins with double inverted comma. Okay, give me your blood, comma, I will give you freedom, comma, and in comma completed, said Subhash Chandra Bose. So it is the speech of Subhash Chandra Bose, that Subhash Chandra Bose said that give me your blood and I will give you freedom. So this sentence is very useful. So here, that is in that sentence, what the Subhash Chandra Bose said, give me your blood, I will give you freedom. So it is important sentence, what double inverted comma is given. Then next one is question mark. You know question mark at the end of WS type question or yes no type question. In the WS type question there is also question mark at the end of sentence, and in the yes no type question, that is a verbal question, there is also question mark. The symbol that is put at the end of any question is called a question mark. So for example, is this book yours? So this is the question. Which type of question? This is the yes no type question, because is a auxiliary. It is a present auxiliary and we are using it for making the question sentence. So now next one, that is the we have seen today, that is 4th, 5th and 6th, that is colons, inverted commas and question mark. Now exclamation mark. You know exclamation marks also are very important in that exclamatory sentences. Whenever we are saying exclamatory sentences, so how the sentences are, see. So exclamation mark, this is the sign of exclamation mark, that is standing line, and at the bottom, at the low means there is a point. The symbol that is used after a word or a phrase or a sentence that expresses a strong emotion is called an exclamation mark. Means there is a strong emotion. And also it is called an exclamatory mark. Then for example, you scared me. You scared me means here exclamation mark. Okay, it is an exclamatory word, and after that you scared me, at the end of the sentence there is an exclamation mark. Now apostrophe. So apostrophe, the sign of the apostrophe is on the head of the word or head of the word. So see, a punctuation mark that is used to indicate either possession or the omission of letters or numbers is called an apostrophe. So either possession or the omission. Possession means belonging thing, or the omission means to cancel some letters from the word. So see, I have here. So it is a what I have. It is the full form of I have. So what is omitted? HA is omitted. After that I and VE, that is I have. So I have performed several times in dance competition. I have performed several times in dance competition. So here apostrophe is used on the head of I, and it shows that there is a combination of I and have. Now the dash. So dash, the sign of the dash is sleeping line, a longer sleeping line than the slash, than the hyphen. See, the symbol dash is used to mark off information or ideas that are not essential to understand the rest of the sentence. For example, Ria lost her family, okay, comma, Ria lost her family, comma, friends in the incident, and after that here is a dash, all of them. Means what it shows? It shows information or ideas that are not essential to understand. And so rest of the sentence, before the rest of the sentence there is a dash. Now last one, the hyphen. The hyphen. So hyphen sign is also like that, a dash, but it is a smaller than the first one. The hyphen symbol is used to join two different words or to form a compound word. You know compound words? Okay, for example, well built, ice cream. Okay, these are the compound words. So forming the compound words or joining different words, that is hyphen is very useful. So example is, we all went for horse riding. So see here, that is what is sign of this one? This is the sign of the hyphen. So horse riding, it is a compound word, and we all went for horse riding. So at the end we have to give full stop. So this is the example of the hyphen. In this way we have seen the punctuation marks. In that punctuation marks we have seen that comma, full stop, semicolon, colon, inverted commas, question mark, exclamation mark, apostrophe, the dash and the hyphen. All 10 punctuation marks are very important to make the sentences, and we will know that where we have to use them while the sentences are given to punctuate the following sentences according to the punctuation marks. That time we have to use them properly. In this way we have studied this one. So tomorrow you have to complete the homework whatever I will give or I will send on the WhatsApp group. Thank you.
धन्यवाद.